States.
I'm so glad you held off on the rain for Saturday because we have a dogwood parade.
Right.
And you know who is in our studio right now?
Who?
Lenny Bart. I would not anger him. He is here to talk about the dogwood parade. In fact, there I see him. I couldn't see him for a second.
Him, yeah.
There he is. We will talk with him about all the events coming up next on KHQA News at 5.
You're watching KHQA News at 5. It's your news now.
Lenny Bart brought me these wonderful flowers, and of course we are talking about the Dogwood Parade, which is this Saturday. It is always so much fun, and there are a lot of entries, I believe, in the parade, from what I hear.
More entries than they've had in 45 years,
Oh,
so
wow.
it's going to be big, it's going to be full. Of course, the theme is hashtag Quincy 175, celebrating our city's 175th, and so a lot of other of the groups will be showing what their anniversary is, so that'll be a big theme throughout the parade, which starts at 9:30, goes from 24th and down to 7th Street. They had to alter it slightly because of the big shindigs that are happening that afternoon.
Yes, and you know, back when Quincy started, that sign was a pound sign, not a hashtag sign.
I know, and depending on how old you are, it still is a pound sign.
Look how far we've come. Well, let's talk about the Quincy Preserves, which is this Sunday, right?
1 to 5. There are 6 buildings. One of them is Dick's Brewhouse and a number of other variety of buildings. And for $12 in advance, you can tour all these buildings. And you get the opportunity to come at your leisure within that time frame. So if you go to one and it's really busy, you can check out another one and come back later. And it's a wonderful way to get inside these homes and see what they're like. And there's a nice variety. As I said, there's Dick's Brewhouse, so there's the business. There's a beautiful postmodern, that is a small home on Kentucky.
Yes.
There's a lovely little cottage home on 12th and a beautiful stately Main Street home right on 16th and Main. So a little something for just about everyone.
It's always a big hit, and you know, Quincy has such beautiful architecture throughout.
Yes, and you know, if you're arriving that day and you can't get your tickets in advance, you can stop by any one of the homes. Just going to quincypreserves.org, you can find out where the listing is, or going to our website, artsquincy.org, and find out the full listing of these homes.
It's new, your website, that is.
It is.
Yeah. So we have some good times to talk about at the Quincy Community Theater, your former digs, an event happening tonight, starting tonight.
Yes, this is the big opening, Mama Won't Fly, great comedy written by the writers of the Golden Girls. So
I
if
love the
anyone,
Golden
I know,
Girls.
and the writing was so fantastic.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine it's going to be great. And one of the things about the theater is they're always welcoming of new people. So if anyone's out there and would like to audition, you can, but they have great new people and some of our favorite performers there as well. So you can have an opportunity to see new and some favorite people in a really funny comedy. So it runs this weekend and next weekend as well.
And I was at the Quincy Community Theater yesterday. The set looks great.
It's, well, you know, Paul Dankla and Julian Warburton, they are awesome, and they get, as you noted, many volunteers get involved and help make those wonderful productions come alive.
That's right. I want to give a shout out to them because it's just magnificent. For all the other events, of course, you can log on to Arts Quincy, and it is a brand new website, and there's a whole new look, which looks fabulous, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm
thank
liking
you.
it.
We're very pleased. We hope it's appealing, but also edifying to our patrons out there to not only have something good to look at, but something that's very informative and a useful tool for all of their cultural endeavors.
Very good. Lenny Bart, always a pleasure. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.